morning to everyone. How are you? Chip, chip. Okay, listen carefully. Yesterday, we did not get to do all of the names, and there are some kids we still need to practice spelling their names in ASL. Are you ready?
We need to
M A X Max.
I knew it.
S A D Sod. He's not here. Y O U S E F Usage. J E
I know this one.
S S I C A.
Jessica. I knew it.
M Y R A
Myra.
R A P H A E L A Rafaela. A M A I R A Amira. Clap in ASL. That is so good.
Wait, Mrs. Morning.
I
What about you?
No, I did you yesterday. Would you like us to try again? A I Z A H Isa. Okay. Let's figure out who our star of the day is.
It's easy.
Wait. Do you need an inclusion? Try guessing right away. We're gonna pick someone quiet. How about you, Wally?
See you after, Hamza.
Star of the day.
No.
I think it might be you, but why? You might have a good reason.
Because Wally has 4 letters.
Is that why? Because you have 4 letters?
But not him.
But it's not. Sorry, it's somebody else who has 4 letters.
I know.
Annette?
Myra. Did it.
Myra?
Because it's her birthday.
It's you! You're the star of the day! Some people noticed some clues. Ian, some people noticed clues, and I didn't even have to tell you SK or JK or boy or girl. What was your clue, Bilal?
Because it had 4 letters and you had a birthday.
Yeah, sit down.
It was Myra.
You saw the name, the birthday?
Mine.
That was your clue.
Happy
Myra.
birthday, Myra.
Okay. Were you going to help us read today? Okay. So you want to do your name first? There you go. No. She'd like to write her name first.
Because that's what you do
Because
first.
that's what we do first. Okay, now remember, we read the words that Myra's pointing to. We don't read faster, right? So watch Myra carefully. Today is Thursday, March 31st, 2022.
Star of the day is Myra. Happy birthday, Myra. And you. No, that's a special.
That's wonderful. Happy birthday, Myra. How old are you going to be today?
5.
5. Should we sing happy birthday to you?
Yeah.
Sing right here.
Like me.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Myra. Happy birthday to you. Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Stop!
Hi.
You didn't do that
Max
yet.
was laughing at me and I didn't like it.
Okay, we're going to start at the top.
Do you know it was my brother's birthday too?
Whoa, 2 birthdays today.
It was my brother's.
Can you say that you're here in sign language one more time? Let's practice. Good. Below. Wonderful. Ayat. Wonderful. Isaac.
Isaac. Thanks.
Very good. Selena.
Selena.
Good, Selena. And Annette.
Annette.
Good. Jackson.
Jackson.
Wonderful. Halima.
Halima. No, stop copying her.
I lost Halima.
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 Halima, I.
Am.
Good, okay. And Rafaela. Wonderful. Amira.
Amira.
All right, Amira. After you is Hamza.
Hamza. Stop copying her.
Good, Hamza. And Myra. Max, can you stop, please? Where'd my friend Myra go? Myra's right there. Say, I'm here. Good. And Yusuf. Good. Okay. And Abdullah's not here. Okay. And Dahlia. Here. Good. Saad is not here. How about Lolly? Excellent, Lolly. You didn't even need me. And Naya is not here. Athena. Good. Okay. Athena is here. Ian Park.
Ian Park?
Yay. Good job, Ian. Okay. And Fiona. Good. Wally.
Fiona Island.
Okay then. And Wally. Good. Max. Good. And Jessica. And Rayon. Hello. Hello. Thank you, Rayon. And
Lovely's not here.
And Loveline is not here. All right.
Oh my god.
I have a story for you guys today. I don't know if you've ever heard it before.
Yeah, I did.
But you don't know what it's called. It's called, oh,
It's called
it's an invisible story.
I guess it is. It's called a good story.
How come it's not, okay, I think it's coming. Cross your fingers.
Yeah!
Ah, okay.
I thought it was invisible.
And flip up your lips. Lock it up. Wait, some people's lips are still talking. Lock it up again. Put it in your pocket. And open your ears. Here we go. This story is called The Most Magnificent Thing. Now, magnificent is a pretty big word.
I heard of that story before.
Put up your hand if you've heard the word magnificent before. What does it mean? Does anybody want to share what they think it might mean? Annette?
Like so big.
So big. What else could it mean? So amazing. So wonderful. It's magnificent. Yeah. And this little girl here, she is going to make a magnificent thing.
I heard of this story before.
This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, and see very well. People on this side. She makes things. She unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She's going to make the most, what's that word again? Magnificent thing. I wonder what it could be. Anybody have an idea? What could this magnificent thing be? Have you heard the story? Can you save your idea? Raffaella, what do you think it could be?
A doghouse?
Maybe something magnificent.
There's a dog.
There's a lot of space here. Turn out
There's none.
Ah, she knows just how it will look. What is she doing? Well, she's thinking about how it will
She's
look.
drawing a map.
She's drawing it out, right? She's making a plan. She knows just how it will work. She's thinking about all the things she could put together to make it work. And all she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Who's her assistant?
A dog.
A dog.
What? Why a dog?
Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way, and they get to work. Wait a minute. She's working on a sidewalk. Is that out of the way to you? How can you tell that she's in the way? Hands up if you have an idea. Below?
Because there's people there.
And what sort of looks do they have on their faces?
Mad.
Surprised, a little mad. Look at this guy. He's having trouble even getting around it.
I've seen those faces before.
You have.
It's like Hell Neighbors.
The girl tinkers and hammers and measures,
Hey, come on.
while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. It's not going the way she thought it would. Remember, she had a plan? It's not really going the way she thought. They are shocked to discover that the thing is not magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It is all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She's going to try again. She smooshes and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant giggles and tugs and wags. The thing is wrong. So she decides to try again. Have you ever been making something and you wanted it to look a certain way and it didn't quite work out and you had to try again? Hands up if you had to try again and you make a little mistake. Me too, for sure. Let's see. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She finds and she fixes and straightens and steadies. Working really hard. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. And she even adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long. She makes it short. She makes it rough. She makes it smooth. She makes it big. She makes it small. One even smells of stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent. How do you think she's feeling now? Sad. She's feeling sad. She really had a good idea, and she can't seem to make it happen. Her hard work attracts a gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shapes. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits in. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of not the right things. If only this thing would just work. Oh my goodness. Crunch. Uh-oh, what happened? Hands up if you know what happened. Isa. Some people think good idea. Some people, Bilal's not too sure about it. Okay, let's see if it helps. It's not much help at first. But before long, she starts to feel a little different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head.
And sometimes you get some balloons and some sweets.
Yeah, some happier things are happening, and she's not thinking about the thing that made her mad anymore, right? As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again, but then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly this time. Tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. And some people say things to her. They say, "This is the perfect thing to ward off bears." And then somebody else says, "Oh, this will stop that leak." And then somebody else says, this one's all wet." So they're noticing different things about her little inventions. The afternoon fades into the evening. Finally, she finishes and she alerts her assistant. She's been working all day. The pair, infinity time it feels like, the pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The car could use a little work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. Yeah, you know, you guys listened so well to that story. I think I would like to give you some gems. Yeah? Now, today at Centers, you have a chance to think about a magnificent thing that you want to create. And Ms. Kinsey and Mrs. Chalal and I, we all brought in all kinds of cool materials for you to use so you can make your magnificent thing.
And the gems over there.
Oh yeah, we'll do the gems in case we forget. I think 3 gems. What do you guys think? Or for very quiet listening. Well, you know what? If you want more, what can you do? What can you do at Tidy Up Time if you want more gems?
Tidy up kids.
Thank you, Max. You can always earn more at Tidy Up Time, right? All right. you a sheet. And on this sheet, you get to make a plan, just like the girl in the story did. She thought about an idea, she drew a picture of what maybe it might look like, and then she got to make her magnificent thing. So you can make a plan here. You can use pictures and you can use words if you know some. And at the other center, you can go and look at all the supplies we have for you, and you can build your own magnificent thing. At the writing center, there's another little paper. And this paper, it kind of reminds me of our story because it says, I'm learning how to, here's a boy, he's thinking, he's learning, he's trying, he's making some mistakes because he doesn't really know how to do it yet. He's learning something. I'm wondering what you're learning at school or at home. What's something you're still working on and learning and trying and making mistakes on? Somebody told me, Amira, what did you tell me you were still learning to do when you were drawing? Remember when you were drawing? That's right, you're learning how to make hearts, and sometimes they don't look quite the way you want them to, but you keep trying, because one day you're going to know how to do it just the way you like it, right? Yes!
Or you can have a heart maker.
Yeah, and then there's another spot where you can show us what you're good at already. Something that you're quite good at. Amira, what are you very good at? Put your hand up. What are you very good at? Cycling. So Amira's page would show she's very good at cycling on her bike, right? But she's still learning how to make hearts. So she's still practicing that. Nobody can catch up to you? Oh, excellent. So I'm looking forward to finding out what you're learning about and what you're good at. I'm excited to learn about what kind of ideas you have to build a magnificent thing. And then I will see your beautiful, magnificent thing when it's all done and we'll take a picture. Okay? So birthday girl and serve the day Myra